The ABC Foundation is my charity. Its biggest project at the moment is the National Basketball Facilities Project, building community centres throughout the country. At the moment we have one in Manchester, which runs about 3,000 young people through its doors every week, playing basketball and being involved in the community.
Tell us about Manchester first of all, why you decided to put a lot of money into this basketball centre and why Manchester?
Well, fundamentally, Manchester's my home. It's where I grew up, it's where I learnt my basketball, it's where I'm comfortable. It gave me a lot of things besides the lifestyle that I enjoy now. My personality wouldn't be the same, I wouldn't have travelled so widely. So many gifts that I've gained from basketball, and this is my way of perhaps allowing some other young people to have this good start in life.
Amici leads something of a double life. On one side of the Atlantic, he's a high-profile member of the NBA. Back home, he shuns the limelight, spending his time at the basketball centre in Manchester he financed himself. It's that, and not further riches, that motivate the Northwest's highest-paid sports star.
I always say that the money is far less important in terms of my investment than is my time and my interest. What's important in Manchester, and as we move throughout the country, is the fact that I'm not just going to throw my name on a building and then leave it.
In America, he's known as much for his strong opinions as his basketball skills. But then John Amici isn't your everyday multi-millionaire sports star.
I'm not really in it for myself. The club itself is here to provide a community service. We've got a wonderful staff here who are not about making money, who are not about advancing their own goals, but instead are all about helping kids to reach their own goals.
The feeling of the centre when you ask about the local police, the local education authorities, and the families that live in the area is as if a spot of penicillin has been dropped in a petri dish, and all around has become clear. By no means are there no problems here in South Manchester anymore. However, this is a hub for the community now.
If you didn't have this place to come to, what would you be doing?
We'd be on the streets, mate. I'll tell you that. We'd be on the streets.
The National Basketball Facilities Project is crucial for basketball in this country. It's going to be the backbone of the 2012 Olympic team.
The English Basketball Association has got an NBA player now as an integral part of that, John Amici, who's recently returned from the United States as an NBA player, and I see him being as a catalyst and being absolutely central to driving this process forward.
Spotlight has learnt that Plymouth could soon be the centre of a massive plan to create a British basketball team for the 2012 Olympic Games. The city's been chosen as one of 6 key locations to create new basketball centres of excellence. The game's now the world's fastest growing sport. It's played by more than 400 million people worldwide. In England, it's thought that there are around 250,000 people playing basketball regularly. The first National Basketball Academy is already up and running in Manchester, from where our reporter Andrea Ormsby sends this exclusive report.
This is John Amici. He's a big man with big plans. The 6'9" player was Britain's top export to the NBA in America. He made his name and his fortune there, and now he's back in the UK with plans for a major basketball offensive across the country, starting with Plymouth.
Basketball in Plymouth is massive. And the young people there deserve the opportunity to get the best coaching, the most affordable coaching, the best facilities, and the most chance that they can go from being somebody who's interested in basketball to somebody who can be elite. And the centres create that opportunity because they are run by a charity that is only interested in young people going from one level to a higher level.
I would say to Plymouth, you have to grab this opportunity with 2 hands, because the impact of the basketball centre goes way beyond the basketball itself. In 3 key areas, the reduced crime rates in the area is created a culture of a healthier lifestyle in young people, and then it's just created a massive sense of belonging. It's really a community centre, not only a basketball centre.
It brings people off the streets and stuff on to play basketball, and everyone gets on so well with each other. It's not a rival thing, we're all great friends and just play a lot together.
Where the area I'm from, it's not really a nice place to be and stuff like that, and practically most of my time I'm here at the basketball centre, and it's a nice place to be. I can chill, I can relax, I can shoot, takes my mind off everything and stuff like that. So yeah, I just love the place. I just can't get enough of it.
You've really got kids who have desire and they want to spend time in the right type of ways and they want to learn from people who are willing to teach.
they shouldn't have to go to the ends of the earth to do that. We're providing that venue. Why am I doing this? Because it needs to be done.
But Nigeria really have not come out of the traps at all. England have, and have treated them to a bit of a basketball masterclass at times in the second quarter. So after 20 minutes play at half-time, England very much on top, very well in charge of this game, and they lead by 45 points to 27.
And that was the crucial quarter. England did not let go of that lead. They went on to win 80 points to 57 and so take the bronze medal. First time basketball's ever been in the Commonwealth Games, remember. John Amici and some of the other main men spoke to Bob Ballard afterwards.
It's a good win for us. I will admit that it's tinged with a bit of disappointment, really, because I think we've got so much more to offer, and we are learning how to give it, we are learning how to execute, but you know, it's not unrealistic for us to have thought about playing in the next game, the silver medal game. I love the bronze. I think it says a lot about where basketball's come to at this point, where it's going to go, but let nobody make any mistakes. We've got more to offer.
It all bodes well for the future, you know, with more games like this, more competitions like this, we'll only get better.
We have a lot of work to do, but it's time for people in sports government to stop telling us that we don't know what we're doing. England basketball has got its act together. This is proof of that. We're ready to move forward. So let's get the funding going. If it's good enough for rifling, shooting and pistol shooting and curling, it's good enough for basketball.